Ah, are we back in a double ad? Whoops. Well, I'm here now. And this music is loud in my ears. So we're gonna stop that. We won't do anything interesting in the next whole minute, maybe. How about that? What are we doing? We do need to sell all that stuff. Lanyards here. Surprising. Ooh, I have a perk. That is surprising. Yep. What do I want? Effect and plasma damage dealt to me reduced. That'd be nice. Movement speed and science. Do I use a science weapon? I don't even know. Are you science? You're science. You're just regular shooty. That wouldn't be the worst. Wherever that went. I don't know. How is the lanyard? Tired. Better just have a nap. I too am tired, but I did just wake up, so that's not an excuse. It's just I need to consume my coffee. Oh, what? I had the long nap, and you had a short nap, probably? I have coffee. Also, is this too dark? I don't know. Maybe. One up. That's the wrong one for up. One up. One up. I had the long nap. Not to be confused with, like, the long nap, the forever sleep. That's different. Okay, I have to optionally kill an old lady or try not to kill a child. Great. I know what I'm doing, which is head to the mansion and activate the NDA protocol to destroy the Adrenatime synthesizer, because we are not restoring power to the synthesizer through a reactor room at the bottom of the facility where Olivia is waiting, because that will make them start the project again, and it's bad news. So we are going to the mansion. Hopefully we won't fuck this up, but also maybe. It'll be fine either way. I should be finishing this DLC today. Quite soon, I hope. Probably. It sounds like we're winding down. But then also...
Dead center. Next
What are you
round's
doing
on
in
you.
here, friends?
Captain's coming. Put your gun away. Act casual.
I have my gun out!
Oh, yes. This'll about do. That's a mighty clean weapon. Yep. Ain't no call for a closer inspection by anybody. Watch it! Uh-oh. No.
Receptionist Kelly, where am I supposed to be bringing you to? The Groundbreaker? Maybe? Ooh, this is main quest. I haven't finished this side quest. Maybe I'll do this side quest, because I wasn't able to go to these places first. I'm already abandoning my original plans and doing something else. But I still should be finishing the DLC today. And quite possibly main. Because I'm at the... Where are you supposed to be for this? Those are main. Yeah, select that so I can look at it, please. Thank you. I'm at the point of no return in the main story. Did I finish that sentence correctly now? I don't know. Why now it's too bright because the screen is so in my face. Turn some of that down. Being purple. It's hard work. Purple photograph. Yeah, okay. Are you broken? Yes. I'm just gonna commit murder. It's gonna be great. 224, 220. We'll see about that. This place is heckin' confusing to run around in. M for map. There. Sneaky place. Maybe we'll run to this one. And there's fast travel to that other one. I almost jumped right off. That would have been the bad news. Oh, I can sell my stuff right here to you.
Hey, stranger. Nice to see you're still alive.
Thank you.
Let me know if you're looking for something particular.
I'm looking for your money.
All sorts of salvage and weapons. And plenty of.
Sure. I don't think I'm going to be using any of these. Like, at all. You're pretty alright. Can I... You're all so very expensive. Love that for us. Alright, we can't afford our own stuff. We don't make this much money. We need to loot better. I've been looting very much. People need to pay me more for my service. Now we go up. Yeah. Do 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 do. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Many? Oh, just make sure there's bullets in these. Not a ton. Felix! Get him! Sam, get him! Team did it. You would think that shooting someone directly in the head would have killed them that close, but no, their helmets really work. You guys still murdering? Good for you. Yeah, I'm fine. A little spicy. Alright. Human inquiry and auditing. This shouldn't be too bad. I've already been all of these places now, so I shouldn't spend too much time in the places getting the things. How did I miss that?
My name is Dr. Marion Blakeslee, and I'd like to congratulate you all on volunteering for this important Hamilton. Whatever your past, know that as of today,
Me, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me.
something greater. Together, we will unlock the
We're
path to
upping more. Okay. How do I up more? Probably stairs. The good news is I don't have to stop to... How did I miss that? It's a good thing I'm back. Jeez, did I not go in this room? Did miss some things.
Get him strapped down!
Dr. Blakeslee.
Subject demonstrates catastrophic personality collapse. Fucker bit me.
Marion.
Interesting. I think I'm going into shock.
I don't believe we've discussed side effects, Dr. Ambrose.
Okay.
The drug's not ready for release yet. The side effects are immaterial.
So it's dangerous. Perhaps it results in some thrilling mutations. Forearms, maybe? Or a second head?
Try delusion, paranoia, gastric bleeds, violence, and fatal insomnia. Shall I enumerate every way our volunteers have died?
Suicide by automech, suicide by hanging, starvation.
Cut the recording, Georgie.
You sure, boss? I just put on a new cylinder. Stroke, spontaneous combustion, internal exsanguination.
Just turn it off.
My coffee's trying to kill me. Don't love that. I got that. I don't know, did I miss some guys? Or did their insides just respawn some shooty bang materials? Maybe. We are not. Oh, wait. We're gonna kill them, but we're not gonna run over to that one. Good job, team. Sam, you got this one? Sam, you got this one? Sam? Yeah! Good job. I got 4, you got 1. I got this one. This one. This one, I guess. Got a lot. There's a lot of corpses. Fast travel? Yes. That place sucked to get to. It's been so much time trying to get there last time. Am I hearing something to murder? The answer is yes. Come on, team. Drugs! Drugs! Thank you! Oh, good lord. Ow! Why is this so difficult today? Thank you. Yeah, this guy is stinky. That one's on you. I don't feel bad at all. Alright, well, I didn't die. Because we definitely did not need to be there. Secrets? How do we... That's the door. Only you can protect fourth quarter profits. That's a straight drop down, huh? Or maybe I can just get it through this way. Maybe? Dead. Yeah.
Roscoe, it's Georgie. If you're hearing this, you must still be holed up at the Sprat Shack. And you're not gonna like this one bit. I was trying to steal our recordings when things went crazy. I know. Like I said, sorry. And I'm gonna be in a heap of trouble if I don't get them, so if you want to save my bacon, you need to do it for me. I need the 3 interviews we did with Ambrose, this one here, plus another recording of my own. I left that last one with a guy who owed me a favor at the garbage processing office in the chemical waste ravine. I'll leave an automech near Stellar Freighting. It'll want all 5 recordings, plus a passphrase. Glacial Age. Oh, and don't listen to my log, alright? Just stay safe and keep your head down.
Sounds great. Keep fit and have fun. Gimme the item. Thank you. Thanks. Alright. Was that was the last one, right? Yeah, I think so. Deliver the phonographs to Georgie's automech. A woman named Georgie asked Roscoe to deliver the portable phonographs to her personal automech near Stellar Freighter. Or you found all the portable phonographs Roscoe needed to complete his employment contract. You can return them to him in Sprat Shack. I'm just going to deliver them to Roscoe themselves at the Sprat Shack, which is outside. How do I not be here? Actually, M for map. Oh wait, we're not outside the whole thing. We do it this way. Is it up this way? Down here? Yeah. Potentially not too far away that I can run. But me also getting lost. Which one's which? This one's the Sprat Shack. Alright, that made it easy. Things are just coming along when you just fast travel to places. That's what I want in my life. Oh yeah, we have been here. It's been a while though. 2 streams. So it's don't act crazy. Or they'll murder you at the door. Which is a pretty fair plan. Hello everyone.
I don't know. Did you bring the goods?
No payment, no goods.
Give me a taste of the goods. Just so I know I can trust you.
No.
You can't trust me. Now, did you bring the payment?
I don't know. Did you bring the goods?
Fucking punch him. Oh, where we going up? We're going up. Hello, friend.
Hey, there you are. Been wondering how you were doing.
Man, it's been busy out there.
You managed to find those recordings?
Yeah.
Well, I'll be damned. Now I can finally get off this rock and go home. I know it's not much, but take the last of my bits. You've earned every single one, friend.
How many? Ooh, that's a lot of XPs. Why don't you go through your pockets again and see what you find? No, that's fine. You know Georgie was interviewing Olivia Ambrose on her own. Well, 50 bits? That's fine, yeah.
She couldn't have been. We were together all the time. Except, oh shit, my weekly calls with headquarters. What could she even want to ask Olivia Ambrose about? Doesn't make sense.
Production details, ratios, and measurements, ingredients, that kind of thing.
Good fucking law. Headquarters would kill me if they knew. Right after they killed her. Hell, being stuck here might have been the only thing keeping me alive.
Was there something going on between you two and Georgie? Ooh. Hi.
No, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes it seemed like there could be, when we were servicing the phonographs, or sharing a beer, but who'd be interested in some forgotten old bastard like me?
Charm. I can see the appeal. Ooh. Unbelievable. Well, you were her boss. It takes all kinds. Good question. I don't really care. Let's be nice.
Sure. Nice of you to say.
You're welcome.
Sorry. Not much in the mood for witty repartee, what with the world-shattering revelations and all. Any other horrible truths you want to reveal to me? Or can I get back to my drinking?
I don't have any more details.
Listen, I appreciate you telling me what happened with those recordings, but I need some time to think. Got a lot to process.
Go for it. We're not friends.
Yeah, I'll just... Yeah. See you around.
Probably not, hopefully. Enjoy your spread track. Is it stealing? Steal, rum, and something? Yeah. Guess I'll just not steal. So this? Steal this. Come here! Come here.
Clean up the competition.
That's what you get.
Mary the Sprat. Harry.
It's Mary.
This one was already dead, but I had to make sure. I already killed these ones. Still too dumb? Still too dumb. Alright, let's get out of here.
No one's coming.
Where's the door? How do I leave? What is this? Tartarus. Am I going to Tartarus? I didn't know that. I'm not. Ming DLC Ice Palace is unrelated. Dolk, please. We need to go to the mansion. Sure. 100%. Next place you got here. We have a mission. See you later. No, don't push me. I almost died. It's a Felix. Were you small? Sam? I'm gonna say yeah. You all connect to the same... Turns out no. Problem is I have two guns that use light, which explains why I've been going through it so fast.
Hey again, stranger.
They have the
What can I get you?
items that are pretty easy, that if I
All
don't pay
sorts of salvage
attention,
and weapons.
that instead of
And
clicking
plenty
on
of-
him, I might accidentally steal one of these. Alright, we're going in, and we're going to the mansion. And then he'll try to murder me, and then I'll be like, I didn't mean to steal. I was just trying to talk to you, bud. Crazy. It's an easy mistake. I would never steal. And then he'll absolutely believe me. Ooh, the music is dramatic. Okay, try not to kill her daughter, but if it happens, it's not my fault. Shouldn't get...
Headquarters to shoot on site. Error. Amy Mexico misaligned.
You okay there, Drinks? You okay? You can't get me.
Security around the manor.
That's just fish. We can shoot the security. I'm okay with that. Okay, that still won't do anything.
Flawlessly finished.
Good job, Sam. Someone fly away behind us. Oh, good job, good job.
Have been neutralized.
Excellent. Okay, just continue looting these dead-ass bodies then. Am I still too dumb for this? Yep. How do I... Where's this? Taking this milk. Apple shake. Ooh, taking this. Service awards. Gimme! Taking your service. This the master... Is this the master bedroom key, BRB? Some last minute theft. Never hurt anyone. This is all mine.
Dear Wilhelmina, I hope this letter finds you well. No, it's too stilted. It sounds like I'm writing to request a loan. Dearest Wilhelmina, I regret to tell you.
You're stinky.
No, that's worse. When have I ever called her?
What are you looking for?
dearest?
Honestly, just like
She's my
a
daughter.
shoulder to cry.
I should still be able to say goodbye.
Just a little one. I'm trying to listen to this.
I have to leave, and I don't intend to come back. I love you. I'm so sorry.
That's kind of stinky anyways. Jack's here. Jack came in at the time when I'm just like listening to a voice recording. Trying to pay attention. Which is fine. You're alive. Were we worried that you weren't alive? We've got like a dramatic end of DLC music going and like seriousness. And then you're just like, have you checked your butthole? Personal terminal of Dr. Olivia Ambrose. Along with a wilderness of glass, no swelling tells that winds may be upon some far-off happier sea. No heaving hint that winds have been on seas less hideous serene. I don't care. That's great. Unlock elevator. That's what I want to like in my life. Ooh, log in, select the user. Olivia, or the other one. Oh. How did these go? In order? Yes. February 1st, this morning I gave birth to a healthy child. Perhaps that's a strange distinction to call her healthy, but after all I've endured to finally meet her, it matters. That she exists at all, against all odds. Matters. We'll call her fucking Winnie. After my late brother, Wilhelm. Wilhelm. I hope the law is kinder to her than it was to him. I hope for many things truthfully. That she'd be smart and shrewd, that she'd be strong, relentless, undeniable. Most of all, I hope for her a still spine, that she does not bend when Halcyon would break her, that she should be stronger than I. Great, you had a baby, good job. I must find Minnie a wet nurse. She demands to be fed throughout the day and night, and I simply cannot get a single thing done. The nurse will need to be exceptional, smart, educated, of means. Minnie must have been. Your sub ran out. No bear for you. Straight into ads. Was this band? Did this band go through? Yeah, you got it. I got it. Good. Excellent. Minnie must have the best start if she's going to survive the pit of vipers that is Byzantium elite. Then there is the matter of the governess. I can't watch the child constantly, not if I'm to do my work. How soon must I be looking? Naturally, she'll have to be exceptional as well, and exceptional Byzantines don't exactly grow on trees. I'll persuade Harvey to investigate this for me. That man has little else to do. Okay? I don't understand how anyone of ambition has time to keep a journal. I certainly don't. It's been years. Yet here I am indulging myself. Minnie's influence, no doubt. Her behavior concerns me. She's clingy, emotional. At 5, she should be starting to show some personality, not crying for her mother when I leave for another stint on Gorgon. This must be the fault of Marie, her governess, as Minnie certainly didn't learn this behavior from me. I'll have to fire the woman. It's clear she's not capable of instilling in Minnie a correct understanding of how to behave. Harvey aspires over ever finding a governess who meets my preposterous standards. He and I went in circles on the issue for hours, but he came around to my thinking eventually. Why shouldn't I want what's best for my daughter? Maybe I'll fire him too. Okay. Several years later. I'm at my wit's end with Minnie. At 13, she should have already mastered basic chemistry, physics, and mathematics, but she can barely handle long division. She struggles to remember the simplest equations and formulas no matter how many times her governess wraps her knuckles. By the time I was her age, I already made dynamite in my grandfather's laboratory. The only thing Minnie's making explode is my head. My father asked me why we don't just send her to boarding school, but I abhor the thought of her surrounded by those coddled idiots. More alarming still, she's begun to show an interest in romance serials and painting. Gross! She may have a strong grasp of color theory, and she shows some promise with watercolors, but surely that's the result of her education in spectroscopy, not any innate skill. What value has art, anyways? She gave me a truly dreadful painting of Francis this morning, and I haven't a clue what to do with it. Perhaps I'll stuff it in my desk. We'll have a good laugh over it when she's grown and finally come to her senses. Years later. Lucian appeared at the manor this morning. I thought him here for me to finally wring my neck after our latest tiff. But no, it was much worse than that. He'd come to speak to Minnie. No need to guess why. She's taken it upon herself to manage the household these last few years, since neither her father nor I have the time, or frankly, inclination. Under her watch, the staff productivity has increased 35%, while reducing our costs an astonishing 67%. We send tens of thousands of bits. Harvey tipped Lucian off, I expect. Now he wants to bring her on to help manage the Gorgon facilities, which I refused over Minnie's vociferous protestations. She cried after he'd left. I only wish that I could tell her why. Hack deleted logs? Yeah! Don't like this character. What the hell is wrong with her? Well, currently we're helping this character because the child that they're talking about wants to restart a program that kills a bunch of people. And she's trying to basically restore honor to her family's name by solving a drug problem, which was never fixed in the first place, with more drugs. Yeah, so it's either go and kill her mother, which is the one that's writing these things, or go stop this child from restarting this horrible experiment on this planet that just was like, you take prisoners and do a bunch of experiments on them, and then they just end up going crazy and dying in many of different ways. And just like, she thinks she can just fix that somehow. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Where are we? How did I raise such a willful daughter? She's no longer requesting to join the project, but demanding. I'm ready, I can help you, it's what I want. She doesn't know what she's asking. Gorgon is not safe. Compound X is in the air. It's infected the water and the food. It's no longer just the test subjects in the laboratory techs in danger now. Even the general staff are beginning to feel its effects. Even I feel it. I'm tying up in knots. I know what I must do. The only way I can persuade her away, but it'll kill me to do it. Minnie, I'll say, you just don't have what it takes. You're too shallow, too simple, too weak. She'll hate me for it. I'm sure it'll destroy her, but it will work. She'll be safe. That's all I care about now. The other deleted log. Harvey's gone. His body's still alive, but the man I married is dead. He broke into my office and stole the last of my release candidate ampules, busted the door to splinters, and it's in his withdrawal for fury. I had chartered a shuttle to bring him to the facility for medical care, even convinced Pre to oversee the transfer. He didn't want to, was worried it wasn't safe, but I begged him. Harvey killed the shuttle crew, Pre too, but the shuttle won't take off without its pilot, and I couldn't stop his raging, so I left the ship on the landing pad for days, watched him tear it to pieces with his bare hands. He lost a lot of blood. I brought him inside once he finally passed out and shoved him into a stasis solution tube. My work did this to him. Mind me, I did this. I'll tell Lucian. Surely he'll delay the release shortly after this. So like there was like a bunch of shit that went down, and this drug was super addictive, and it made people crazy and violent. And it was a whole thing, and the company that they were doing this for was just like, that's fine. We're still going to release it out to the public. Okay, so that was all of the parent stuff. Search continues. I take from these entries that Mother was severe with her editorial pen. This is but one version of her, carefully curated, and not the one I wanted to find. Where is her unvarnished stream of consciousness? Where is her spontaneous brilliance? The search continues. My efforts will inevitably steer me to Gorgon. What then, Minnie? What then? Okay, so good. There was only one to read there. I think we read all the stuff. Good. I'm too dumb to open this. Yeah. Pardon? Secrets? Thanks, Sam. You coming in? Coming in? You wait until I'm in there so you just spawn? Secrets are the way. Secrets and the way. Dead. I'm sorry! Everyone's legs are to be so tired today. Are you coming to choir? I had my workout last night for leggies, and then Brendan's having his workout for leggies, like, very soon when he messaged me. Don't even try it. I think I already went through this, yeah. Begin activated dinner time protocol. Meal was error. Went through all this before. Oh, this is a secret way to get through. So I gotta hold. Planning to be good. Because you missed last week. No.
Does every secret lab in this colony smell the same way?
It's a test subject. Okay, we can kill these. That's fine. We're trying not to kill the child. Which is her mother's wish. But you know how murder goes. These are just some of the test subjects from the project. Not to worry. Okay, who's shooting us? No, no thank you. Dead? Okay, good. The rest are all hostile towards us. We sort of have to. I mean, I might accidentally kill the child anyways, but I'm trying not to. Give me all your parts. Got it. Got it. What is... Through the sail. Okay, there's a door. Never mind. I asked him how he got in there, but it turns out just a regular door. Hey, you guys seem like you got this. I'll start looting the place. Good job, Sam. Are you good? Do you need a pat on the back? All the pats. All the stealing for Emmett. Beep beep. You have one recent message. Open one recent message. Miss Ambrose. These projections are indeed encouraging. Unfortunately, without your mother's access code, we're going to have a beast of a time warming up the Adrenatime synthesizer. What about Olivia's journal? Question mark. I seem to recall her scribbling down everything down, or at least everything she didn't remember, into that voice recorder of hers. I recommend hiring a freelancer. She did. She hired us to search her office in the synthesis and manufacturing center. Someone capable but disposable. Hey, once we have the journal, Spacer's Choice will see to it that you're properly compensated. Don't contact us again. We'll contact you. Fuck you. Mr. Bancroft, my name's Will. Yep. Prior to her death, you're in business. Mother was wrong to shut down the thing. Blah, blah, blah. I'm sending some financial projections and chemical plans I've drafted over the years. I want to ready them close. New Jersey, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Stinky. Companies like, we will pay you all of the muns if you steal your mom's journal and we can start the drug thing again. Sound good? Sounds stinky. How many bits do I have? 3. That's not enough for anything.
Didn't I warn you not to set foot in here until the job was done? You should have listened to my advice.
You should have not turned out crazy. Let's talk about this, Minnie.
There's nothing to discuss. I can fix Adrenatime without you, and certainly without Mother. You wasted your time coming here, and worse, you wasted mine. But I won't let anything stand in the way of progress.
You need to stand down. I intend to destroy this project. What if you and your mother joined forces? Nope. Fuck, get out of here.
Destroy it? You've been listening to Mother, haven't you?
Yeah, you were there.
Slithered her way into your confidence. Well, I am thoroughly unimpressed.
You're just using Gorgon to prove she was wrong about you. Is one drug really worth all the fuss? What if you and Olivia work together to cure the... I don't care. No, they're not... It's not gonna happen, game.
Maybe I am, and maybe I'm not. Why not let the results speak for themselves? No, you just had to get involved. People want to buy clean drugs, and I want to sell them. Under my leadership, Adrenatime will live up to its promise, unlike certain mothers.
What about the human cost? More test subjects may die. Adrenatime is a disaster. Its legacy needs to end. Persuade or science? Let's persuade.
Adrenatime has already claimed thousands of lives, but I intend
Rana 1226 says Happy Friday everyone. I hope you are well. Or else. I'm just working but only for a few more hours. How are you, Emmett?
Hello. I am well, don't worry. No need for the threats here. I'm okay. I woke up, and now I'm here. Queer? Angry about the state of the world? Question mark? Probably. I'm doing alright. Jack's here. We're just hanging out before we do a big old gay choir tonight. It's great. Hopefully work is pretty alright. I don't care about your drug. I need the pride. You won't know that until you start testing. Gay choir. Some gay singing? Yeah. We do gay singing together. Yeah, I mean, gay pyre probably is fun. I don't know what it is. An empire? But like a gay one? Or SWAT?
Do human trials make you squeamish?
Yeah!
Is that why you're so invested in our family squabble? Captain, I'm disappointed.
A traveling competitive children's choir? What?
And if they do, then at least I know worse than Mother.
I fucking hate this kid so much.
Well, shit. I can see that you have a point there. I'm about to become my mother.
Yeah.
That's the last thing I thought I wanted, yet here I am.
I'm sure Olivia didn't want you to inherit her awful dilemma. Also, I'm probably finished this DLC, like, kind of like right now sort of thing, so that's exciting. And Sheep's here!
You know what? I think I hate being an heiress. All I got out of the deal was Mother's unfinished business. I didn't even get to have any fun.
Should have figured that out.
I have some soul searching ahead of me, Captain.
Eating lunch so vibing.
You
Nice.
can do
What's
what
for
you
lunch?
came for. I won't stand in your way. As far as I'm concerned, the project is over. For good
I
this
don't
time.
believe her. Smart call, this way we don't have to kill each other.
Aren't I the lucky one?
I don't... That was way too easy. Just be like, ah yes, I'm gonna press the persuade button. They are on stand down orders though, Minnie. Bagel bites are special. You're too dumb? Ah, too dumb. I haven't had those in so long. Wonder how much they cost now. I'm such an old person. They used to be reasonable. Okay, you're currently not trying to kill me. You already poured yourself a drink. You could have put more in these bins for me to loot. I fucking hate these turrets. They're like little bagel. Stuffing you. Wait, is there two? NDA protocol. Oh, okay, so what's in here? Way up and out? Extremely basic. They're still good! Okay, did that just get me out? Did I... What? Secret... I think that's secret leaving. Back in, please. Okay, we'll go in here, we'll press the button. Execute NDA protocol. Nice. Explosion imminent. Pardon? Hopefully no one was there.
You've finished it, Captain. You've put Gorgon down once and for all.
Yeah.
And you've left my daughter alive to see it done. Thank you for that gift, Captain. I may persuade her to see things my way yet. Join me for a toast in the drawing room.
Oh.
I do believe you're due a reward.
Thank
Is
you.
it just me, or does this feel like a trap to anybody else?
Hand to law, Captain. I mean you no harm.
Felix, say that when we're not on a call. It's a date. On my way. I'm on my way.
I'll have a drink waiting.
We might have to kill her, Felix. I don't know. We'll see. That seemed a little lazy. Is there more reading on this? Oh, there's always more reading. Note to absentee parent. Note to an absentee parent. Olivia, Dr. Mother. I rest my fingers on these keys. I read your words, but I don't feel any closer to you. You're a stranger, someone who peers out at me from a cold, reflective screen. You should have let me in. Minnie. Okay, glad we read that together. Now we can leave and go through the secret cave entrance. Entrance or exit? If I go down here, I'm gonna break my ankles. No. I have weak ankles. Happens a lot. Steal, steal. 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 Not too dumb for this one. Oh, steal, steal, steal. Reading. Groundkeeper's Journal, Volume 2. Week 1. How long has it been since anyone asked old Mayberry to tidy up the planters or rake the garden? Miss Ollie hasn't shouted at me in ages, and I can't think of the last time Mr. Harvey came around to marvel at his fish. Where is everyone? Week 2. I've eaten so many beans, and I don't tolerate them in the best of times, but I dare not go into the mansion in search of food. Think of the dust that cascade off my unworthy shoulders and onto the fine tile. Can't go inside, won't go inside. I don't belong. I'm not of the family. Week 5? Question mark. Out of beans, but I won't trespass, even if the house is empty. I'm not of the family. The Automechs know. They watch my every move. The cave is where I belong. Year 2? Question mark. Time is a lie. There's no telling how long I've been here, munching on leaves and braying my excrement in the yard. No one coming for old Mayberry, loyal Mayberry, faithful Mayberry. Well, sounds like you had a great time. Too dumb for that one. Out here in Secret Cave. Leaving a shit behind. They barricade the door, so that's good. Secrets, secrets. That's more reading. Definitely could have went in here to steal stuff.
Muting volume now.
Thanks, Sam. I want. Give me. Why no can have steel? It's better. Oh, volume 1's right here. Daily routine: sweep the tranquility garden for Miss Olivia, boil the fish for Mr. Harvey. Repeat. When they hired me as groundskeeper, I assumed there would be grounds to keep. I'm not even allowed inside the manor. Everyone told me the Ambrose family keeps on themselves, but they're a bunch of hermits, except for the little one. Guess I gotta find a hobby. Mr. Harvey dropped his key card in the pond. I'll hold on to it in case he ever comes looking, but I won't go near the house. Wouldn't want to get between Mrs. Ambrose and nope, those are words. Mrs. Olivia and her research. Well, things went well for this feller. Don't see any secrets. Wait. I'm going up to the house.
Unit cannot bring you any drink in its current state.
I'm sure someone's gonna come out here and pick you up, buddy. One day. This friend walked right off here. She came down, welcomed me, I think. And then he was like, follow me. And then he fell down. And he's been there ever since.
Training, canned responses. How clumsy of this unit. These things happen. Oh, calamity.
Oh, calamity. Run, 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 run. Boil the fish. Well. Olivia. You too. A drinker, huh?
Captain, I believe a celebration is in order. The Gorgon project is dead, and we are not.
You could still be. I'm having the weirdest deja vu right now. Give a rousing toast to our health. Give an aggressive toast to screwing the board. I didn't do this for you. Not politely. Whisper.
That's the thing where you feel like you're living in a memory, right? I get that when I drink one too many Rizzo Spectrum vodka.
Speak up, Captain. I can't hear a thing when you mumble like that.
I knock back a glass of whiskey. I said I'm having the greatest time right now. Persuade. Forget I said anything. Minnie did the same thing when I met her.
Like mother, like daughter. We are two poles of the same magnet, destined to be at odds. I just wish it could have gone another way. I find myself at loose ends now, Captain. What happens next?
If you thought about where you'll go from here, well, I've got some questions you can answer. You left? It go boom, and now you're back? Let's get down to brass tacks. Where's my reward? Yeah, no. Where are you gonna go for here?
Maybe I'll find a handsome little bolt hole out there in the aether, and endeavor to keep a low
Bolt hole?
profile, as they say. Maybe I'll pick up a soothing, useless hobby, like watercolor painting. Spacer's Choice will want to take their turn at revenge, and I'd rather not be within reach when they do.
Giving up on chemistry.
This colony has enough mad scientists running rampant, I think. I've had my fill of all that for this lifetime. Well, it's time we stop looking back and turn our eyes to the stars. Where will the future lead you, Captain?
Well, I got a mad scientist to rescue, question mark. I cooked up some bad ideas the last few days, figured I might give them a shot, take it by the hour. Mad scientist?
I'd expect nothing less from the hero of Gorgon. In any case, I do believe this is the end. Law willing, Adrena time is dead for good, and the Marauders will die out with it. Goodbye, Captain, and thank you
Oh,
again.
that's a lot of XPs.
May the
167,
be ever at
200. Wow, Nightbot also was just like very excited I'm ending this, I guess. Goodbye, good luck. Give her the finger, see you never. No. Love up, bitch. Yeah. It's me, I'm the level up bitch. I hit the 150 finally? Yeah. Did I need to? No, but I did it. Yeah. Right. Get rid of these. I don't care. What is this? This is a faction quest. Wait, also, oh, wait, Felix. Got a perk? Let's do the faction. Yeah. Sam? Sam. Sam. Yeah. I don't trust her. So, like, I'm sure everything's fine. I don't know. We're gonna see you later, I guess. Bye. His family's fucked. I'm leaving. You can't stop me. We're going to our ship. Probably not coming back here. It's an interesting little planet. Asteroid thing. Confusing. To get around. A lot of fucked up experiments happened here.
Please do not be concerned.
I may I may never come back. So it was good meeting you. And I do hope at some point someone helps you up. Will not be me. Not because I don't want to, it's just because I can't. Maybe next time, don't immediately walk off the ledge. Just walked right off. I have this lady on my ship.
I thought about hiding in a crate, but they all smell sort of funny.
I don't know what I'm shipping here, so that's probably fair. I think we're going to Groundbreaker with you. I'm gonna go there.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
Down, please. It's been 400 years of trying to get that to happen, but see if she gets off here. Lady, can you leave my ship? Should I talk with her? I think she got off the ship? Question mark? Hey, yeah. Where am I going? All of you are allowed on my ship. You all work here, sleep here, contribute to the team. You're part of the crew. Got it. Good. That's that hand. I'm gonna say maybe she got off the ship. This is my home. I'm just gonna say she got off the ship. And we finished the Dulk. So let's do this side. Side quest.
We've reached HRS-1084, Captain. It's emitting a very weak docking signal. I almost mislabeled it as normal etheric static.
Alright. Sounds great. Down, please. No? Okay, good. Glad we're keeping to that. Front 1, front 2.
Battery levels before initiating an extended sanitization session.
Okay. Happened here. What is? I didn't even read what. This is just some sort of a side quest that I've had for a while, and I don't remember what it's about, why I'm here. Feel like somebody doesn't want me here. I'm gonna steal other stuff. And that'll teach them a lesson. Maybe.
It's a lot of mechanicals. If we power up the station, you think they're gonna power up too?
Well, we're gonna find out. I guess that's part of it. Are they friendly or not? I don't know. Unable to access memory cartridge, terminal power below 5%, terminal in maintenance mode, restore power supply to do the thing. Well, that sounds great. I guess we should do that, which is... let's see. Staff only. They didn't want the powers. Done. Modify generator mode, normal. Yeah, beep, 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 complete. Maintenance logs. Facility status report. Critical issue 1, non-critical issues 2, critical issue 1. A toilet in the maintenance barracks does not flush. Replacement part ordered 100. Nope, 1,243 days ago. Non-critical issues. Issue 1, sensors indicate Alta Vita gas is leaking from storage tanks. Alta Vita gas is toxic to humans. It's non-critical. Critical? The toilet. Admin override priority set to non-critical. Management does not utilize the Alta Vita gas tank storage room. Issue 2, sensors detect that the new laboratory sent air freshener is running low. Repair toilet. Work order already exists. The existing order was opened 991 days ago and last accessed 991 days ago. Okay. Did I look at them all? I guess so.
Oh, I see you have activated your holographic shroud, Captain. Excellent. Becoming indistinguishable from an authentic UDL trooper will prove advantageous to your current situation.
Thanks. What's going on, Ada?
A UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station. They are patching into the station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop.
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. Wait, who are you? No one told me we had security forces deployed at the station already.
My team has already handled the issue, soldier. Your squad can depart. Or intimidate. That's neat to know, soldier, and I'll report before you're reassigned to sewage detail. Everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine. How are you? Yeah, our team's already did the thing.
Roger that. Just as a precaution, I'm sure you won't mind if we turn on the station's security systems. Can't be too careful. We'd hate to leave this location undefended after a close call with outlaws.
I already reactivated the automechs. Your readout must be on delay. Do I look like I need some old rust bucket as backup? As you say, have a safe trip back.
That should have been fixed by now. As you say, we'll just head out then. Safe travel, soldier.
The UDL gunship is undocking from the station.
We'll see.
Appear to be departing into space.
You've got a real fine way with words.
Thank you. I just pressed the buttons that allowed me to live. Sealed open. I don't know if that ship actually is left, though. That doesn't seem correct. But we should have power now. Am I stealing this? I did. And this. And that. I'm not doing a good job of thievery. Are the automechs on now? That was the way down. This was here. This is how I got in. This is also down. Okay. Messages. Your concerns. Of course, morale is low. You gave those PhDs tanks of nuclear scrambling gas and no warm bodies to test it on. What do you think would happen? They can test on each other all they want, but no one lays a hand on my squad. I'm installing safeguards in case anyone challenges that decree. What happened? If I said I reach out, I'm doing so is something I miss with the team. How's their morale? Their commitment to the project? Okay. Bedtime story. Once upon a time, there was a princess who trained to be a soldier. While the other princesses got jobs at canneries and counting houses, the soldier squinted down her sights at the firing range and made sure she hit the target every time. Then one day, a not very nice man offered her a job at an ivory tower far, far away from the kingdom. The princess could provide for her ailing father, her loving child, and her goofball husband, but she would have to stay locked in the tower until the doctors could find a way out. Once she thought better of her choices, the princess applied for early dismissal, but no one listened. The end. Love you, Angelica. Maybe you can write me a better ending. Give your father a hug and tell him I'm sorry for missing another birthday. Security routines. Doesn't matter. Okay, well, we just read a sad story. Happy we put the power on for that. Okay, it's just down this side. Oh, I guess there was another thing right there that I missed.
Proximity analysis. Sterilization measures employed. Caution, contact with electrical current can be lethal to
That did spook me. Yeah, that was not a happy story. It's like, there was a princess, and then I regretted all my life decisions. Sorry for missing your birthday. High security containment, checkpoint beta, lab, whatever that is. What is this? Defense logistics? Security routines. Online. Disengage, checkpoint security. Yeah, don't try to murder me. Can engage it. Personal files. Log Mama Bear. Kimball came by asking if any of the dogs had been around. I told her what I know. It's been quiet. Just ask Alpha. She walked off with a spray in her step. Okay, weird. Then she requisitioned a UDL Electrofloor 3000 for my checkpoint and a crate of concussion mines. Guess she didn't believe me. Is she preparing for war? She's acting like she knows something the rest of us don't. Seems especially uncomfortable around the docks. Okay, that sounds good. Going in there, yeah. Oh. Steal. 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 Steal, steal. Steal. Steal, 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 steal. Theft. Just going into everyone's personal quarters. Stealing. No one's here anyways. They're not gonna need it. They're probably all dead. Okay, do that, do that. That, do that.
C25447. Grade rated contaminant.
I might have to murder some Automax. But I will be okay with that. Holding tank 1 log, subject Charles McNulty, alive in stable condition, active. Subject should not be revived until a method for stabilizing his condition is found. In gratitude, doctors. This guy? Sam, don't get too close. Oh, different guy. That's tank 1. Oh, that guy probably then. This is tank 3. James Guthrie, alive, extremely unstable condition, active. Subject will need extensive nuclein resequencing for any chance of viable extraction. So I'm sorry to end up like this, James. We will come back for you and fix this. I swear, forgive us, doctors. Only 2 doctors, not 4. Are you a doctor? Yes. This is 2? Yeah. This is a doctor also. So the first one had the 4, and then this one got whatever, and the other did. Subject's condition is dire. Make sure resuscitation devices are on hand upon revival. There, we almost had it this time. I swear we'll bring you back. Okay. 3, 2, 1. No, 4, 3, 2. Should be 1 left. That's the loop. We'd love that. All right. Steal. Read. Personal terminal chart and chart rand. It has been 1,217 days since last login. Security routines. Modify unlock personal quarters. Hello. Modify system access protocols. Admin username. Insert sublight over a cartridge. Sure. Was that what I was supposed to do? Yes. Continue. If you're reading this, you're standing in the legal property of Sublight Salvage and Shipping. Good work, contractor. Report back to Sublight HQ to collect your cut. I did it. I did what I was supposed to do. I don't know why. Project summary? Is that what we're doing? Purpose, biological hybridization, and simulation strategies. Active team members. Inactive team members. 1, 2, 3, 4 are active. 5 are inactive. Further the chimeric sciences via the target modification of human nuclein using strands obtained by halcyon native fauna, aka Raptidon. Opened up a door. I got points for it. Nope.
You might be the finest agent Sublight ever hired.
Messages from redacted subject station morale. It's come to my attention that a culture of distrust has soured relations between the research staff and security personnel. Many of you have submitted requests for early dismissal. To the research staff, the importance of your work supersedes any interpersonal conflict. To our security personnel, there will be no early dismissal. You will also notice that your employment contract has no set end date. We can enjoy a discussion of morale and its impact on success metrics once the question of humanity's place in the Halcyon colony is answered. In the meantime, get back to work. These are logs from Charlie. We almost lost... Not 4, I guess, about. We almost lost Charlie. It was a runaway sequencing shift. Once it started, it kept going, spreading beyond the isolated tissue to a full-blown systematic infiltration. He said it was like every organ was itchy. I told him we'd ice him, freeze him until we could work out how to reverse what had gone wrong. Every time Laura walked by me, she rubbed my shoulders and asked me to take a different reading. It didn't need to be taken. It was just to keep my mind occupied. She's been checking on me every hour since. Claire. We had to put Claire on ice today. She and the other drew straws. Claire lost. The change was slower this time. First, the sequence stayed within normal parameters, but then it spread again, just like with Charlie. Tomorrow reaching out to my handler directly. I need some answers. Wonder how Guthrie's doing. I hear symphony music from under his door. James. This log is being entered by Dr. Fall. I had to prescribe Dr. Chartrand enough sedatives to knock it up primal. Yesterday morning, Dr. Guthrie and I drew straws to decide which of us would be the next test subject. He pulled the short one. No new developments. After all of our sacrifices, it still feels like we're miles away from a breakthrough. Eva hasn't forgiven herself for the losses. Maybe sometime away from the stuff will clear her mind. The board confirmed receipt of my report and transmitted our recall notice. We're just awaiting transport. I wish we could take some time away from the project to clear our heads, but we're not even close to that point. Access outbound comm. Tramset. Is anyone listening to this frequency? Who is this? She's like redacted. I'm the project lead on 1084. I wanted Station 1084. You have orders to maintain wireless silence until the mission end state is achieved. Override password. What can I do for you, Doctor? The board told me they would deliver my queries about our transcription problem on the Cornelius Vanderbilt. Where are we on that? I'm afraid I can't provide an updated status at this time, Doctor. The assault cruiser should have arrived on Earth by now. My query was addressed to the Chimerical Research Department at George de Hevesche Institute in Budapest. One of my associates will reach out when we have an update. When? Aren't you in contact with the assault cruiser? What happened out there? Station 1084, misuse of this channel is a fireable offense, as is abusing your executive override, saving cases of emergency. Dang it, this is an emergency. Transmission end. Okay. Executive override for user, our friend here. Discontinue, duration forever. Well, that sounds great also. Why am I here? I don't know. I'm just pressing buttons, doing things, reading all of these. I might have the murder on the way out. Because I'm moving a lot. My disguise will be compromised, but that's okay. We do love murdering. Exposed. It's fine. Is this reading? This is Shipment Manifest. One case of UDL concussive mines. Semi Chief of Security Ida Kimball. Warning, contents may have shifted in transit. Warranty is void on any and all detonated mines, regardless of cause. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying mines is a fireable offense. Mines are not a company authorized decoration, pet, or sporting equipment. Mines are not suitable for ingestion. Mines are not eligible for any recycling promotion. Do not purposely stand, sit, or recline on mines. Mines are not your friend. UDL claims no liability for any actions taken or not taken by mines. UDL recognizes that you could have chosen any remote explosive provider. Your commitment guarantees product quality and safety for many shipments to come. Safety, asterisk down the bottom. Quality and safety not guaranteed. Thank you, and have a pleasant detonation. I'm happy I came in to read that. Have a pleasant detonation, everyone. Did we do that for Sublight? No idea. We've been doing DLC for a while and some other stuff.
I wish to offer my commendations for convincing the UDL's gunship to leave HRS-1084. I did not favor the idea of being stripped and sold for parts.
Yeah, we won't let that happen. Don't worry. I will murder them if I have to. To the groundbreaker.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
Down, please. Still no. Oh, holdy. Take my friends. Alright. Let's not break my ankles, because I keep doing that while I'm here. Jumps. Do I have things to sell? Probably. The answer is yes. I stole a bunch of things! I don't need them anymore! You can't stop me. I don't know, I'll probably never use these. Do you have shooty bang bullets? You have shooty bang bullets? Should I have been stocking up on shooty bang bullets the entire playthrough? Yeah. Sublades over here. Yeah. Yeah. Beep, 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 beep. Hello, it is I have returned. I did a thing, I don't remember why.
Finally, a base of our own. Soon we'll have eyes on every corner of the system. Well done, Captain.
Thank you. Also find some automech salvage awaiting new orders. Yeah.
I'll have those dismantled. You can never be too careful when moving into someone else's territory.
That works too.
Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance at the station?
Someone was trying to murder me. A UDL gunship buzzed the station, but I convinced them to back off.
I knew it. They've been shadowing us since Monarch, maybe even longer. I've been less than honest with you. Your
Rude.
assignments weren't strictly about the salvage business. You might have figured that out already.
Is this about your cloak and dagger warnings? I'm listening. I hope that means I'm due for a raise. Your warnings.
That's right. Up until now, I've kept you in the dark for your protection. And more importantly, mine.
Yeah.
But I'd like to think we've earned each other's trust.
Perk.
After the Monarch job, I started connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. Then what we found at Station 1084 confirmed my fears. You and I have stumbled onto something big. Something none of us were meant to know.
The truth with that human tailbone. No, bad news, I take it.
Maybe the worst.
I just came back from
Ask
Gorgon.
yourself why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas in secret. Ask yourself why stockpiles were hidden on a planet full of monsters.
I'm guessing you have an idea. Maybe they were just hiding expensive research from pirates like Sublight. Nah, what's your idea?
Before we go any further, I want you to keep an open mind. Can you do that for me, Captain?
Yeah, I just came back from Gorgon.
Aliens. I'm talking about aliens. They're the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084, and who knows what else.
I wasn't expecting aliens.
We have to put a stop to it.
I knew it. Aliens from other worlds been visiting Halcyon.
At least one of your crew can keep an open mind. But this isn't some aetherwave serial millstone. This is reality.
Aliens. No, sorry. Aliens? Question mark. Aliens. Really? Say nothing. Aliens.
I'm saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you to believe it. But I need to act.
There's literal monsters. So like aliens, monsters, it's the same.
Damn, she's serious.
We're in space.
What age does to your mental faculties?
The crew is skeptical. That's good. I don't want you walking into the unknown with blindfolds on. I assume you have questions?
Aliens? A few.
If we're gonna see this through, I'll need your trust and commitment. Now's the time for setting doubts aside.
When you say aliens, what are we talking about here?
Conspiracy. One carried out with the help of human collaborators, assuming they haven't all been replaced. This is an invasion of our very cells. That damned gas is mixing our nucleon with halcyon biology to twist us, change us, make us more like those monsters on Monarch.
Like on that? I haven't seen any aliens. As much as fun as it would be to say the little green bastards must pay, that's incorrect. I haven't seen evidence of aliens. Where are they?
That's how they want it. When I lined up the evidence in my spreadsheet...
Oh, she was making a spreadsheet.
One possible conclusion looking back at me. This is my data talking, not my anxiety or lack of sleep.
How do you know I'm not an alien spy on a mission to silence you? Enough. Tell me what needs to be done. Yeah.
Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species, and I need you to put a bullet through her skull.
Okay. Why does... Yeah, but also tell me why. I'll do it.
She's a research scientist and a damn good one. Before UDL poached her, she engineered a 0.2% increase in cystipig juiciness.
You?
Now she's doing the same thing with humanity. Her fingerprints were all over Station 1084. You saw what she did to her team.
When did Sublight get so principled? Your concern for the fate of our species as Admiral. Yeah.
You've got me all wrong. I just want to add savior of humanity to my resume.
Okay.
I've got ambitions outside of this office, you know. Besides, this way Sublight gets first dibs on alien salvage.
Now it all makes sense. No. Sounds messy, but I'll take the job. Science 1? I don't think so, because it's the labs I passed through didn't seem that evil. They sort of did a little bit. Where does the doctor fit into your alien conspiracy theory?
We're far beyond theories. Chartrand's logs, the gas, the suspension tanks, how much proof do you need? Wake up, Captain.
Alright.
An invasion needs collaborators working from the shadows. She has access to the board, unlimited funds, and a colony full of sheep.
Alright. Sounds messy, but I'll take the job.
This key card will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate. Don't ask how I got it. You might not like the
We're just gonna go out here and kill this person.
By now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust anything Chartrand says. She's compromised down to the bone.
Wake up, sheeple.
Maybe even
Yeah.
deeper than that.
Alright, sounds great. You're special. We're gonna go kill a doctor. To be fair, those experiments weren't going well over on that place. So, what's the worst that could happen? Beep, beep. And we're here. Get caught on the door? Sure. Destroy my life. Don't jump off of this, because that's how you break your ankles. Swing. And then get in here. Well, accidentally clicks that. What? Hold on. Thought you were sending me somewhere else, game. Why did you stop? Rude. We're gonna try that again. There we go. I did not read, clearly, when I just clicked on that place.
We are now in orbit of Byzantium, Captain.
Down, please. Ava, we're almost done. At some point, you're just gonna have to do that for me.
So, Harbor was rottener than we called Forest. Big surprise.
Yep. 1, 2. Centers in our mist. The enemy seeks to destroy Felix. Why are you so close? That's a ramp. There we go. Okay, I'm not immediately getting attacked, so that's good. It's better than last time I came here. I killed a lot of security. Takes my gun out just in case. How do we get there? Run, 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 run. Hey, that was me. I did that. I did that, and I did that. Maybe that's why no one's coming after me. Where am I going? Where's... Up and over there. Sounds good. Prized possession, puppy. Killed them, killed them. Killed them, killed them. Killed them. Killed them. Killed them. These also... I did that. Left the gardener. Killed them, though. No arm for you. I'm coming in, and I'm committing murder. Hope you don't mind. I'm probably gonna steal from you. 100% just did.
No magazines, no posters, not a Rizzo's in sight. What a pile.
Steal? More reading. Logs. Cascadia. Compromise? Question mark? I received a message that an unauthorized user was looking through the files on my Cascadia terminal. Maybe some marauder with 2 firing brain cells. Maybe not. I hope whoever it is understands that the sacrifices made on Monarch and 1080 serve a higher purpose. One day, when all of us have attained a new state of being, humanity may forgive my sins. See, I don't mind. My worst suspicions are confirmed. 1080 was ransacked. Who knows what became of the suspension tanks, my team. They're still there. As usual, my handlers on the board are no help. Until I deliver results they can replicate, package, and disperse to the general population that desire only silence and obedience from the likes of me. Yet another relocation. Circumstances were hardly optimal at the primary and secondary labs. Political instability pulled Cascadia out from under me, and some combination of cabin fever and paranoia soured 1080. Perhaps my home in steadfast Byzantium will offer the retreat I need, though I miss working alongside colleagues. I know that I hardly deserve the ones I so enjoyed, the ones I lost. The work continues in isolation and loneliness, perhaps as it should. The first extraterrestrials. Ever since our species became aware of itself, we imposed our superiority on the worlds we touched. Colonialism worked for a time, but our oldest trick didn't work in Halcyon, did it? Now we are the ones who must bow to a force greater than ourselves. We are the ones who must adapt. Update, wine makes me too introspective. Perhaps I'll balance it out with vodka. Laboratory access. Sealed. Unsealed entrance. That seems pretty easy. Ding dong. Going down.
New area discovered. Preparing to sanitize.
Alright, have at it.
That's far enough. What are you doing here? How did you even get inside?
I came here to murder you. Lilia Hagen sent me to kill you. I'm the one asking questions. Your alien mind tricks won't fool me. Let's skip the talk and get to the good part. I was sent to kill you.
Hagen.
Hagen,
I've never heard of her. Is she from the board? Damn it. I knew this would happen.
Lilia runs Sublight, salvaging ground on Groundbreaker. Good boss, but have a live wire. Why would the board want you dead? Not the distractions. I know all about your alien conspiracy. Why would the board want you dead?
To keep me quiet. But if you didn't know that, I'm guessing they didn't send you.
Keep it quiet, what? Aliens?
Bullet in my head one of these days. I don't know anyone named Hagen.
Well, I'm still gonna murder you, probably.
This is utter nonsense. I've never even been to Groundbreaker.
You've been to Cascadia at Station 1084. I know about your little dirty secrets, you bitch.
What happened to the team? Tell me you didn't move their suspension tanks.
I might have, I'm not telling you. Sublight took over the lab. Your human aquariums are probably just office decor.
Small consolation. My team, the finest minds of their generation, reduced to salvage.
Were you trying to prove by experimenting on themselves? Or were they, sorry, trying to do? At least they're no longer accomplices in your alien conspiracy.
We were trying to prove that the colony could survive the crisis bearing down on us.
You're talking about the food supply, aren't you?
What are you doing, Doctor? This information is beyond classified.
You could write me up in your report. It hardly matters. I'm researching a new way to feed the colony. The crops we transplanted from Earth don't give us the nutrients we need. Our colonists might not realize it yet, but they're starving.
Uh-oh. This is startling, but doesn't explain the research I found. Wait, you're telling me this was all about vegetables? I saw a presentation about this in Rockwell's office. Didn't look good? Do you always have corporate guards in your home? I'm done talking. Explain your research.
The food we grow here barely sustains human life. The colony won't last under these conditions. So, the board let me approach the problem from a different angle. I believe that I could adapt humans to live on Halcyon's terms. That I could change us. Give us the ability to derive sustenance from the nutrients the food does have.
Adaptation didn't save your research team. All you have to show for it is a lab of preserved colleagues. Hold on, what about the aliens? Didn't save your research team.
Not for lack of trying. I wanted to save them all, but I wasn't strong enough.
You burned through a lot of valuable scientists to arrive at zero solutions.
I wouldn't allow us to experiment on convicts or the unemployed. It's
Oh
wrong,
no.
no matter what the law says. Everyone agreed. We accepted the risks. I'm desperate. I've already asked all the best institutes on Earth for help. Years ago, we sent a message out on the Cornelius Vanderbilt, but heard nothing back.
Isn't Cornelius Vanderbilt one of the assault cruisers patrolling Halcyon? Board wants to adapt the entire population of Halcyon. Enough talk, where do we go from here? Assault cruisers, place.
It's been missing for over 2 years now. They never re-established contact after the skip to Earth. Of course, the board is keeping that under wraps.
Board cover-ups? Vessels disappearing into the aether? Sounds like the work of aliens to me.
Oh my god, Felix.
The board is uneasy about letting the colony know, seeing as half of their military force vanished without a trace.
Lilia sent me after a conspiracy, but it looks like I found a cover-up instead. Colonists might get a relief they realize that there was only one boot on their neck. The board's authority is vulnerable. That's a crisis waiting to unfold. LOL attack. I like how the last option is usually just like murder. We can murder right now. Cover up.
I'd prefer if you didn't use my name when you talk about this. My contract has a list of very terrible consequences for breaking secrecy.
Okay. Board wants to adapt the entire population. What is that?
Once we can replicate a success, the board will move to rewire our nucleon. With any luck, our next generation will be eating and thriving off halcyon crops.
I don't understand a word she said, but I don't like her tone one bit.
We haven't made enough strides to advance the plan. Hardly any at all. But we have to keep trying.
Alright, where do we go from here?
You came to kill me. I assume that's still on the table. Please don't. If I die, there's no one who can reproduce our work. Every sacrifice will have been for nothing.
But I came here to kill you.
Solution that feeds the colony.
Ooh, Sam, do I dare ask if you have thoughts on the matter? Yeah, Sam.
A lethal cleaning solution is the best cleaning solution. Don't just smear germs around, kill them so they can't come back.
The fate of my research is in the hands of a sanitation unit? I see. How unexpected.
I do like that. I don't care what Felix has to say. Phineas, yeah, let's...
The one on the wanted posters?
Yeah.
They say he's an anarchist. A madman, a butcher. I'll do it.
Alright.
Doctor!
What choice do I have, Commander?
That didn't take much convincing. In the future, try and stay away from plants that hack our species. So there really is no alien conspiracy?
Alien conspiracy? No. What? Did you hit your head on your way in or something?
Yeah.
I need to get out of here. Phineas can contact me when he's ready to work together.
I still got
Now
XPs.
I'd better pack up the lab and head somewhere discreet.
Not so fast. Captain, what you just learned is beyond your clearance. Hell, it's beyond mine.
Well, now we both know.
Give me one reason why I should let you walk out of here alive.
It's less work than holding my corpse out of here?
Wrong answer.
Hey!
Unexpected.
Is there another one? Sam, did you get him?
Everyone all right?
Yeah. We didn't kill the lady, did we? Nah. Everything's fine. I'm stealing. Don't yell at me. I didn't kill you. And I was supposed to. Still could. Holding tank log. Doctor... alive. medical treatments beyond our current understanding before any attempt at extraction is made. You should have let me go, Laura. I drew the short straw. It was my turn. I don't think I'm strong enough to go on without you. I'll never stop searching for a way to bring you back. If I fail, may the architect annotate your place in the equation. Wow.
Stop! What do you think you're doing?
I don't think you can talk right now, man. I was just leaving.
Oh, my mistake.
That's correct. Now is not the time to be like, are you stealing from me? Because I am.
Got it. Heads down.
Right in front of you. I didn't kill you. I almost did. I wanted to. It could have been fun for all of us. Mostly me. But I didn't. Pardon me.
Heads up, boss!
Looks like there might be some alive security friends this way. That's exciting. I'm definitely not on their good side. Just here to purchase some fine goods. I do what I want, thank you. Stealing all of this. This music's pretty dramatic. Where am I going?
Spacer's choice. It's not the best choice. It's the spacer's choice.
The down direction somewhere. We'd kill that.
Anti-Cleo's catch-up.
If I spit, think I can hit that mechanical down there?
Good job. Great teamwork. Lethal only is what we've learned from you. Back to the ship. Boop, 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 boop. Back to the groundbreaker we go. Do, 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 do.
I believe.
Oh, sorry, you were talking?
To spare Chartrand would be considered the honorable path, yes? Sublight's money is inconsequential in the face of ethics.
Thanks. Back to the groundbreaker. Shwing. Beep.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
Down, please. Friends? Friends. Guess we'll see how this I didn't kill the person you wanted me to kill goes, but also no aliens. It may be a disappointment. Beep, 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 beep. Blech.
Rizzo Spectrum Vodka. Aftertaste the rainbow.
Aftertaste the rainbow. Pardon me, excuse me. Elevator. Hey, friend.
Is it done?
No.
Well, damn. Contractor grew a conscience.
Yeah.
As your employer, I'm both angry and disappointed. I'll add that to your file.
Okay.
Technically, I owe you an exit interview. Care to justify your betrayal of our species? Or are we finished here?
You misunderstood Chartrand's research. She's our best shot at survival in Halcyon. Do I at least get a letter of referral? Oh.
You're awfully quick to trust someone who offed her colleagues and called it a good start. Out of my office. We're done.
Okay, thank you.
The thanks we get for showing a little integrity.
That's good. Happy you didn't try to kill me. Alright. Does that mean we have nothing else to do? I watched a few... Shh, quiet. I watched a few. I don't know how it happened, but I did. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We have one thing left. It's time to go to Tartarus. I hope everyone's ready. This is the point of no return. Chicken and potatoes. Jump down here. Alright, let's... Ada, we're doing it. We're going to Tartarus, and we're saying yes. We're about to assault the labyrinth on Tartarus and determine the fate of all of the Halcyon colony. Saves may be made after this point. Can only finish the main story on Tartarus. Side quests and downloaded content, the Dulk, such as things we already did, will be unavailable for any save made past this point. If there's anything you want to do before you enter the prison, do it now, before you cross the point of no return. Would I like to continue? Yeah. Would I like to save? Yeah, actually, that's what I was hoping to do.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution. Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time.
Sounds great. Know anything useful?
Resident count is as follows.
Penis!
71.
Pentis.
Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows. 1,684. Resident escapes are as follows. 0.
We're gonna do it. It's gonna be
The
fine.
interior can be chilly. Take a scarf with you, Captain.
Oh, okay.
I would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me, in the event that you do not return.
You promise not to leave without me?
I can make the assurance that I will not leave with another captain unless you do not return within 876,541,652 hours.
Okay.
Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Attention.
Hello.
Unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
How long will that take? Well, of all places, get arrested. What the hell is it with you people and landing violations? Wait, isn't this... This isn't Terra 2? My mistake? I'll just leave. Bye. See you later. How long is that gonna take?
I wager it'll take a bit longer than it takes you to lose your patience and storm out of your ship looking to get shot. To be honest, that'd make my job a lot easier. You come out, we shoot you full of holes, and then everyone goes about their day worry-free. Except you. You'll be dead.
Okay, that sounds great. If it's just, I know I'm not high enough for some of these things. They're just gonna kill me. Why bother with the ticket? It's just gonna kill me. No arrest or anything. Good. Why bother with the ticket? Oops, that's number 3.
Protocol is important, sir.
Okay.
The sentencing of one crime does not preclude the sentencing of another, technically speaking. Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Looks like you're gonna have company at the execution. Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
Transmission
Pardon?
terminated.
Are you not gonna kill me?
How can I be of assistance?
Well, gotta go.
May luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist.
Yes.
But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
Thanks, Ada. Well, I guess we're leaving. Down, please. One last down, please. Nope. We're all shuttered right up in here. This is as down as I'm gonna get. Friend? Friend. Sam, quiet mode. We're gonna have to kill everything that's here. We don't have access for this. This might go not well.
The captain did right by us once. Now it's our turn. The board will never own Rome.
Let's get him!
Not while I breathe. Push on, our dad.
Get out of my way! I'm gonna murder you by accident. I think I got murder bullets before. Okay, good. Hold on, let me just steal a few things. I believe in you. Good job, everyone. You're doing so well. Where am I looking? Right here. Ah, you guys got him. Ah, there's some friends down here, though. Sam? Sam? Gotta get out of the way when I'm gonna murder. Sam, did you get it? Yeah, you did. Good job. Okay, we might not be getting everyone, but I'm too dumb for that. Getting some of them. Let me just steal all of this. Yep. Don't mind if I do that. Tense music, and I'm still just out here stealing. Too dumb for that? That's fine. Who needs you? Yeah, that's probably it. Intense music for stealing is the best, though. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I like how it's just like he's trying to push you, but I'm like, no, no, no. There's some stealing to happen. Calm down. I'll get in when it's my turn. Oh, that gets me into a hole in the ground. Oops. We'll see how this last bit, how long this last bit is. I have about an hour. Will it take more than that? Will it take less? I don't know. Rotating password list. A list of passwords for something called a RAM. There are 3 columns, but only one is legible. The rest have been scratched out. Today's password is from column 1. A candy. A candy. Do I... Secrets. Hey, where am I supposed to go? Oh, this is a fast one. Where are... Thank you.
Nobody's ever broken out of the labyrinth. Didn't say nothing about breaking in, though.
Yeah, get some churches in. It's gonna be a long one.
Would you like Sam this area?
Would.
Waiting for confirmation command.
Absolutely.
Confirmation command not received.
Absolutely.
Good news, customer. All germs and contaminants have been neutralized.
Oh, we don't need all this. It's okay. Oh, came through there like I thought. Are you doing okay? Do you need help? You guys get him? That was really close. I didn't like that. To my face. Okay, so it's just a double level sort of place. Friends over there still. Steal, 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 steal. Some snacks to dump that one. Almost missed all that ammo. That would have been awkward. There's our friend right there. Hey, come back. Shh. Yeah, exactly. What? Where'd he go? Guess we're not gonna be sneaky. Dead. 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 Pretty far. Crazy. I shot at Felix only a little bit. No further than I would like. Sam, don't scare me like that. Okay. Oh, there's a friend actually right there. There we go. Got him. You dump that one. Dead.
Don't mess with the bat. Here they come.
Dead. Hey. Dead. It's all of her friends. Didn't hurt my ankles. Good. Just gonna steal from a few of your dead-ass corpses. I don't think it's stealing, but you know. This is definitely stealing. How does everyone have music boxes? Oh, and I can sell stuff here. Love that. Yeah, they're corpses. They don't need any of this. I'm just gonna sell it. List of passwords for the RAM the second one smells like. What was the first one? Someone smells like something. Someone's stinky.
That was fun.
You had nothing to do with it. I'm taking all that out of this guy's leg. Ram sack smells like. Is that what it was? Who it was? Maybe they smell like teen spirit. Dead. Nothing. Empty corpse. Here. Okay, that didn't get me. Too dumb. Personal control implement, safety equipment. Yeah, leave conversation. Great. This is just armory access. Sealed. Okay. Restricted access. Transfer to the pit. That's where we're going. Not too stupid to get here. Storage terminal. Note from your favorite warden. Please do not leave perishables in here. We mark this as cold storage because we're starting to move pods in here. This is not an actual freezer. The next time I find a decomposing woolly cow box in here, I'm leaving it on the air conditioning intake for a week. Access storage manifest. In, out, stuff, in, stuff, out, stuff, in, stuff, out. Architectural records. Beginning with the requirement that every chamber receive a constant supply of, at minimum, 34 kilowatts, and that occupants of these chambers are injected with a steady supply of UDLs, patented veto hibernation fluid, and run-on sentence carries for 12 pages before finally concluding. And thus, in order to maintain structural integrity throughout the area designated the pit, we recommend that chambers are installed in cylindrical fashion around a supporting structure dug into the crust of Tartarus to a maximum depth of. The conclusion extends for another 2 pages. It's gonna be one big circle of him. Yeah. Okay, sounds great. Solitary confinement, prisoner manifest. Hey. Out Williams, in Williams, out Black. Don't know, don't care. Inmates are question mark bad, but also may not be. How did I miss that second shot?
Searching for
Let's find out. I'm sorry, how many bullets do I have for that one? 10,000? That seems a little much.
We're the best there ever was.
Thank you. What? Couldn't hear you. I murdered you. I have 10,000 bullets. Steal, steal, steal. Yeah, those are cameras to places where there's definitely people. Vending machine's nice. Get my shite. Sorry, I forgot to buy the light ammo. I'm not sure about them. By using UDEL's patent forested pacification systems, you agree to the following terms and conditions. UDL is not responsible for harm caused by this FPS to any personal nor any non-personal human resources. This FPS is only to be used in emergency situations. Proper utilization of the FPS is not confer punitive act. Good. Deliver pure pacification gas. Continue. Did I do it? Leave. Authorization password. Got it. I was like, that didn't seem like anything worked. Continue working as you were. Didn't really seem to care that I was there, so I will not care to murder them. Yet. Yeah, that was secrets. I might have to just go to that somewhere else first, maybe? I don't know. Oh, I'm about to steal all this. My fault. Alright, thanks, Melody. She's just out there doing her job. There definitely was another alive couple fellers. Somewhere. Sorry, is this... I'm gonna go this way. I don't know. Yeah, this is... Huh. Sure. Down, up, down, up, please. One of the directions that I'm going, please.
Take out the trash.
Captain's here. Let's go. I want to see all of you busting ass.
Yeah. Everyone, get helping. I took out a lot of them. You guys got this. You can help. Are we winning? Are we winning? Who's over here hurting us? Sam, did you get them? Who are we worried about? You? Did we get them now? Good job, everyone. Dead now? What's happening? Going this way? Sure.
Flawlessly finished.
Yeah. Flawlessly finished.
Station encroaching.
Good job, guys. You're here. I do like one-shot murder that's happening. Going over there. Is this a door? That's a door. Unseal door. Chairman Rockwell.
Well, look who it is.
It's me, Dickin.
I'll be damned. I was prepping the studio for our announcement, and here you are as a bonus. And I see you've brought the kid along. Babysitters may be expensive, but they're worth it, you know.
Yeah, keep talking, pal. I'll just keep thinking of a place to bury your body.
Nice.
And, oh, I had heard you were dragging around a...
This is Sam!
...janitorial mechanical? My staff jokes that it's because you're a walking pile of refuse.
Interactive database updated. The unique organic substance labeled Chairman has been classified as filth, imminent for incineration.
When you go off and get yourself shot, try to avoid taking one to the face. I'll want it recognizable to show to my citizens.
Fucking rude. What's the announcement?
Haven't you heard? Phineas is working for us now.
Hmm.
It took some doing, but employing an efficient management strategy of putting our guns to his head seems to have done the trick.
Interesting. He would rather die.
Yes, he is an extraordinarily obstinate fellow, isn't he? Fine, he isn't working for us per se. Semantics, he'll come around.
Nah.
But that's between us. As far as my adoring citizens will know, we've turned a dangerous crackpot into a working-class man. It's a miracle.
That crackpot is saving the frozen colonists you gave up on.
Oh yes, go on, wake them up, add more mouths to feed. That'll solve our starvation problems. I don't know what half-baked plans that simpleton in a lab coat has been leading you through, but it's done. It's over. Let me ask you something, Captain. Have you at any point thought about not fucking up our entire society?
No.
Are you kidding me? We're out here trying to clean up your mess.
I'm making actual progress towards stabilization and recovery. You're just getting in the way.
You know, I wouldn't have to if you'd be more cooperative about all this.
Oh, right. This coming from the psychopathic outlaw. Yes, I'll try to be more open-minded about your path of wanton dissent.
Sounds great.
We don't need your help.
Clearly, you do. With your resources and some of the folks on the Hope, we could do a lot.
I'll admit, there's no shortage of talent in the scientists and engineers there.
That was the point of it.
I'm not an unreasonable man. If you manage to storm the castle, as it were, and make it out of here with Phineas alive, I can't exactly afford more havoc than you've already caused. Fine. If you survive, you'll need someone to sell the rest of the board on your plan.
Are you out of your mind? Rockwell's the biggest monster in Halcyon. You got any idea how many lives he's destroyed? How many people he's hurt?
Can we murder him?
I've had enough. You even think about cooperating with this animal? And you and I are finished.
But what does Sam have to say about this? Okay, your loyalty is worth more than Rockwell's. Yeah, I mean, like, honestly, fuck that guy. I don't care.
You're damn right it is.
If you're gonna place more faith on this brat than the chairman of the fucking colony, then there's no hope for you. Go get yourself killed.
Can I just... Nice. Anything to steal in here? Oh, look at this green screen. Do it? Nah, it'll be fine, I'm sure. Reading. Ugh, messages. Ugh. Cameras. Trying to get straight with their orders. Only a few things more on my end, but I don't know what we'll do about camera. She says security fridge ain't enough. They want proper wheels. What's going on? I don't care. VIP's announcement. But the engineers have a few cameras. I'll see if we can track them down. Appreciate it. You know how we miss a check on the list and it's our heads. You have no idea how tough it was getting a fucking green tarp. Great. Happy I read that. Well, going in here now. Puppies. Ah, I missed. Got him. Oops. That's better. God damn. I think I'm just getting worse. It's okay. I've got 10,000 bullets. Hey, I'm pressing F. Take your drugs faster. Rude. Take your drugs faster. Hey, I got dead. You guys can come up. We are just out here getting worse.
Dirty. Clean up the competition.
That was better. A lot of more running around. You are ashes.
Difficult job ahead? Consider equipping a pack of Sam's Special Solvent Stain-Out Remover. It's ruthless on residual blood splatter.
Alright, boss. I'm ready. Let's do this.
That's what Sam said. Ooh, the music stopped. Serious.
Captain,
get out of here.
You have an
You're
uncanny
stinky.
talent for complicating my life. You've disrupted the balance of power. You've upset the natural order of things. You've introduced uncertainty, and there is nothing I despise more than uncertainty.
Yeah, but you stole her bestie. Stand down.
I'm afraid I can't do that. To your credit, Captain, you are one of the colony's finest specialists. Your technical abilities are beyond reproach. For all your talents, you are the enemy of Halcyon, and therefore you are my enemy.
I'm here. Or the guy right there. Phineas. Let him go. And you're going to do your duty or trying. I get it. Let's move it along. Actually, you know what? Yeah. Let's move it along. Let's go.
Wells is being held in my custody. His cooperation will prove invaluable, even if I have to beat it out of him.
That's not how
All that's
that
left
works.
to do is put down this riot, arrest you, and then get on with the bloody business of saving this colony.
Don't test me, Sophia. It's bad for your health. He's my friend. Yeah, he's my friend. I'm not leaving without him.
Well, that's mostly correct. You're not leaving here at all.
Yeah. Wait.
I take no pleasure in this, you know. I simply have no other option.
I can't wait for murder. Let's go.
Leaving you alive is too great a risk. Goodbye, Captain.
Well. Oh yeah, I was like, what am I reading? I'm rescuing and I'm going through you if I have to. My brain. Not doing that.
I had a feeling you'd say that. This prison is equipped with an automechanical warden. I've had it programmed to eliminate you on sight and rinse your remains down a drain.
I'm okay with that.
And don't worry. I will inform Dr. Wells that you died heroically, or something.
Alright, sounds great. Sealed? Good. Sam, what do you know about Ram? Someone is stinky. They're stinky. I didn't get the whole message. Did you put bullets in your gun? Well, we did it. I killed all of these things, too, by doing that. Feeling really accomplished. It's really cool looking in here, though. Oh, nice place.
Why won't you just die?
It took 2 bullets to kill you.
Get me out of here!
I did it.
You don't know how glad I am to see you. You did the right thing. Akande was a monster. Her death was much deserved, and long overdue. And you lunatic, you broke into the board's own fortress just to rescue one doddering old man. You are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough.
You alright? What did they do to you? Are you kidding? The board never stood a chance to get. Yeah! Yeah!
Ah, all in a day's work for you, huh? You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon.
Oh.
I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
I don't like the sound of that at all. Great, now it's just about to pop open some drinks to celebrate. I don't like the sound of that.
Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
Hold on, Doc. Are you telling me the Earth went dark 3 years ago, and the board's just been covering this up?
Felix, where have you been?
Incredibly effective at concealing the truth. Right now, the only people in the colony who know are standing in this room. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own.
That's fine. Let's get started.
Yes, you're right. The road is long, and we haven't a moment to waste. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds, and then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job.
I don't want to be a leader, just get someone else.
Will you help us?
Somebody has to run this colony. I'm the only competent person left. You can count on me. I'll help you revive the other colonists. I'm going to do what I've always done, whatever I want, all the time. I mean, like, I'm the only competent person, I guess. Yeah, rip Earth.
You won't hear a word of disagreement from me.
Better not.
When I revived you, I thought we were going to save this colony all by ourselves, but I was wrong. We can't save Halcyon on our own. We're all going to have to pull together, somehow. We are not a colony anymore. Our last connection to Earth has been severed. I don't know if we'll survive, but we're going to have to try our best.
Sounds great.
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. As the colony struggled to survive, the inspirational story of the Iconoclast spread like wildfire. Zora's focus on logistics made for a safer monarch, where the Iconoclast enjoyed a surge of new blood looking to join the ranks from struggling townships. Life on Monarch slowly improved from a desperate fight for survival to prosperous growth and more permanent strength. Consumed by paranoia, Lilia Hagen took Sublight Salvage in a controversial direction, openly accusing board officials of an extraterrestrial conspiracy. One day, an accident at the Groundbreaker's docking bay silenced her forever. Time would tell if her replacement could keep the Sublight family together. The collapse of Edgewater left its workers bereft of any purpose in life. Most of them made their way to Adelaide McDevitt's camp, hoping to ingratiate themselves into her favor. Adelaide accepted only a few to her community.
Oops.
The rest were turned away and likely died of starvation. Nevertheless, Adelaide's camp grew into a well-established town. Adelaide McDevitt refused to cooperate with the ongoing effort to save Halcyon from collapse. A sympathetic deserter stole a copy of her research and delivered it to the Hope's scientists. It is unclear how useful Adelaide's research was. An optimistic estimate suggests her work may have bought Halcyon another few years of survival. Adelaide would never know. She died that winter.
Oops.
Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It
Oh
was
no.
a dark time indeed.
That's terrible. Jobs.
The Gorgon asteroid, though a distant enigma to most of Halcyon, felt the aftershocks of your actions. The destroyed Adrenatime synthesizer became a symbol of the board's cruelty and a rallying point for Wells and his scientists as they sought to build a more humane, ethical Halcyon. They cleared the dead from Gorgon's laboratories and repurposed them to aid in the crucial work of solving the colony's nutrition crisis. Gorgon, which had once sown death and destruction across Halcyon, became a source of hope and renewal. With nothing to show for her years of effort, Minnie Ambrose finally gave up on Project Gorgon. Though Gorgon was not the end of her aspirations, failure cast a long shadow that haunted her for years to come. She never forgot the intrepid freelancer who betrayed her and offered many a bitter toast in his name. The Gorgon Project's final explosive end was bittersweet for Olivia Ambrose. She wandered the colony's fringes alone, searching for others like her who despised the board and meant to destroy them. In time, she found Phineas Wells and his cadre of scientists, and she joined them in their efforts to save Halcyon. For a while, she even knew an uneasy peace. But for all that, Olivia found purpose in Wells' project. She was always haunted by the knowledge that Minnie, the bright daughter she'd so grievously wronged, refused to work beside her. She never did forgive herself for the horror her work had wrought on Halcyon. But she remembered fondly the daring captain who'd let her daughter live. In spite of everything, the Gorgon asteroid remained a sobering reminder of the potential for progress and disaster in humanity's most ambitious efforts. The Rizzo's company in Halcyon dissolved after the collapse of the board. Needless to say, the launch of Spectrum Brown was indefinitely delayed.
Good.
A stockpile of Spectrum Brown remains buried deep beneath the ruins of the old distillery, abandoned to time and attrition. With the dissolution of the board, Ruth Bellamy found herself without the two constants in her life: Byzantine culture and her sister Belinda. In the face of this new reality, she struggled to find a direction for her life. The colony had moved on from Halcyon Helen and would require new heroes in the years to come. And so Ruth Bellamy decided it was time to exit stage left. She quietly disappeared from public view. The dissolution of the board did not mean the dissolution of the ambitions of Cedric Kincannon, the charismatic leader of Sublight Underground. Cedric offered Slug's transportation services to the newly thawed colonists, and set to work ferrying resources and food wherever they were most needed. For better or worse, slug headgear became fashionable in the following years. As the board began to disintegrate, Spencer Woolrich found himself at a crossroads. Cling to what little stardom remained to him, or help usher Halcyon into its new future. To the surprise of many, perhaps himself most of all, Spencer chose the latter option. Having learned a variety of different skills in the many different roles played throughout his lengthy career, Spencer founded a radio serial dedicated to staying alive despite the odds. His subjects included how to survive violent encounters with only grazing wounds, dispense pithy one-liners for tense scenarios, and, of course, how to look good doing both. After a brief attempt at dating Helen as one person rather than two, which both Bertie and Helen found too strange, Bertie struck out on his own to try his hand at raising woolly cows. Many of his former Rangers teammates soon followed, accompanied by the woolly cow the team had originally plied with alcohol. The dairy farm thrived under Bertie's leadership and care. The Dairy Rangers privately believed that the woolly cows softened Bertie's temper considerably, although the only one brave enough to say this to his face was promptly headbutted. Due to the board's dissolution, many of the Prophet's old customers no longer found quite the same value in productivity seminars that they once had. With her business drying up, the Prophet chose to take her followers down a new path. Months later, salvagers on Eridanos found clues leading them to a seemingly abandoned bunker out in the wilderness. Inside, they discovered horribly mangled corpses, sacrificed to a blood-scrawled portrait of a sprat-headed deity. The Prophet was not among the bodies. Ellie savored her adventures on the Unreliable. Once they were done, she returned to life as usual, running missions of dubious legality, shunning respectable work, and living life to the fullest. She meant to reach out to her one-time captain, but she was always bad at keeping in touch. Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. Though Parvati eventually grew comfortable aboard the Unreliable, she never quite came out of her shell. She seemed to prefer the company of Ada to the crew, and she could often be found neck-deep in cables and grease, telling Ada funny stories from her childhood. While the colony fell into chaos, she found an island of relative peace with Ada, and they formed an unusual bond. She decided to remain aboard the Unreliable permanently, as its chief and sole engineer. Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, a mercenary outfit of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide, or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories, could find her camping on the trail, or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon?
Obviously.
Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. Though he was always haunted by the failures of his past, he was determined to make things right by building toward the future. Dr. Wells was able to revive many more scientists and engineers than he first expected, thanks to the additional batch of chemicals you stole from the Ministry. Wells never forgot about the human lives that were lost in acquiring these chemicals. The revival project was hard and painful work, but in the end, despite limited resources, over half the Hope's colonists were successfully revived. Even after Wells passed away, the Hope scientists and engineers worked night and day to pull Halcyon from the brink of collapse. Their efforts continue to this day, which may be reason enough for optimism. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Life will never be the same in Halcyon. It is widely agreed that the colony has a chance of stabilizing within a generation, owing to the hard work and determination of the surviving colonists. Recovery is a distant goal, and the path is long and uncertain. But the people of Halcyon carry on, determined as ever. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? You brought an end to the chaos on Tartarus, and proved yourself the most capable leader left in the colony. You administered the colony in your own image. With the old power of the board destroyed, a new government of Halcyon rose with you at its center. With your steady hand, you guided Halcyon through the turbulent years that were to follow, and helped ensure the survival of the colony until the end of your days.
And I died.
No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain
Dickon
will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
The tale of Dickon Butts. Hey, we did it! And we did it within today's stream. What am I doing on Sunday, though? Wow, great question. Love that we have that. That was only many hours. I wonder how long these credits are. 400 years, probably. Yeah, almost 2 days, yeah. I don't remember either. I wonder if we can skip these. We probably could. Maybe. I'm gonna start pressing buttons. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. This one? That one. Continue. Where does the continue bring me? One day, 19 hours, 37 minutes. I'm assuming it's brought me just before, like, the point of... Yeah, I could do that if I wanted. I don't. Good. Thank you. Well, we did it. I'm saving again, just because... whoa, hold on. You're about to overwrite your point of no return. Save before assaulting the labyrinth on targets. That's fine. I mean, like, I could make a new save if it'll make you feel better. This is... Sure. 1 day, 20 hours, and 3 minutes. I don't think I'll ever play this again within my immediate future. I have other things to do. And I feel like I sort of did a lot here. Oh, still more. Yeah, like I did a few things. Oh, turns out I could have done them like that. Interesting. That worked for me. I did botch a few, which oops, because I accidentally killed a man really early on. I was supposed to do something for. This one. Find the journal for that guy. I don't know. I murdered him. It was okay. He wasn't nice anyways. We didn't like him. But I think that's the stream. So that does bring up the question of what am I doing on Sunday? I'm gonna have to figure that one out. Because I was supposed to play this. I did know that I might be finishing it today. But next week, I've only got 3 days for streaming for sure. Because I've got a board meeting and Dex is coming. I don't know when they're leaving. And I'm just assuming that Monday I'm playing games with friends and Tuesday's games with Griff. So, do I start a new game on Sunday? I don't know. It will be a mystery to all of us. And then, surprise, games will be played. But I think that's it. I think I'm just getting some bears and then leaving. Get my bears. You can't stop me. No one can stop me. Better not even try. Bears. And then also this face.
Small bar voices. Bär, 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 Schneeflocke.
Heck yeah. More bears.
Small Air Boy says, bear emoji, bear emoji, bear emoji, bear emoji, polar.
It was very traumatic for that British man. Oh no. So we'll see what happens here.
Small Air Boy says, bear emoji, bear emoji, bear emoji, bear emoji, polar bear emoji.
Okay, that's better.
Small Bear Boy says, bear emoji, bear emoji, bear emoji, bear emoji, polar bear emoji.
There we go. And on that, I'm leaving. You're leaving. We're all leaving. I appreciate all the people that came and hung out today. There's many people for a Friday. It's weird, but I'm okay with it. Yeah, and the British man got over his scared of the bear moment he had there. I don't know what happened, but you know, one day he'll get through this bear scare. I don't know. Okay, bye. I'm leaving. See you later.